All right, in this video, we're going to go through the sweep tool. The suggested tools for this activity are line, circle, project geometry. The feature tools are work planes on a point and the sweep. And so I've just got a sketch right now on my front plane, and I'm going to use my arc tool. I just used the rectangle tool and went around. Notice how when I'm drawing my arcs, I've got the tangent on both sides. And I want to make sure that I do that because that's going to save me a little bit of time later. And then I can hit escape, come in and just delete these lines. And now if I start pushing and pulling on these, I need to make them all parallel. And it would help if they're vertical. That one already is. Good. And so now I can push and pull on these, and I've got the profile for my sweep. Now I need a work plane because I need to be sketching what my shape looks like from this side. So you've got the front, and then the top is where we're going to put our circle. So I need to make a work feature, the plane tool, and I want this plane to be parallel to the XZ plane, and I want it to go through this point right there at the end. And so when I'm looking, it's this starting point. I could do it also at this other end point, but we'll just start on the outside and work our way in. So I'm going to start a sketch on this point, and I need to project the geometry of that point. So now you can see kind of in 3D space, I've got that point projected, and I can draw a tiny circle. This one, I'll be a little bit more flexible if we don't do a lot of dimensioning, but you still can go in and do dimensions to fully constrain this. But just for the sake of time, I'm not going to do that in this video. When I click on the sweep tool, which is right here, you can see it's got a profile and it follows along a path. It's automatically selected the profile as my circle. The path is a red arrow, so I just need to select my path. And there is the sweep tool. But I want to show you, I normally don't sketch out in the middle of the open space because if you notice, I had to make this work plane here. So what I would do, and it's probably a little late because most of you are following the videos step by step as we go along, but in the future, to save time and not having to make this work plane, what you can do is just start sketching from the origin. And if I were to start from the origin with my line tool, and I'm just going to do kind of a crazy spline for this one. We'll just do a little zigzaggy thing. Okay, so if I start at the origin, then I can start another sketch, and I can just click Start Sketching, click on a different plane. I selected the XY plane first, and now I can select this one, and I'm just going to see if I can make a little smiley face thing. Go a little crazy. 3-point arc. Whoa, last click. There we go. Let's see if this works. Profile, profile. Oh, it might only let me do the one part that's on the path. I select more profiles. There we go. Come on. You can do it. Profile. One more. All right. It failed to create it. Errors occur. Could not build the sweep. So let's hit cancel. Just do the one. So sometimes with the fancy curve tool that I'm trying to use right now, if this stuff comes over itself, it there you go. All right, there's one. There's another one. And come on. Yeah, it's not liking that smile that I made there for some reason. I was so close. All right, we'll have to take a look and see what's going wrong with that. Unselect it for now, but there are the two eyes, and you kind of get the idea. You're able to make some more interesting and complex parts. I wonder if I straighten out this line, make it a little bit more straight, if we can get that mouth in there. There we go. So now it's all there. So the sweep has some kind of weird things that it does, but that kind of gives you an idea of some of the stuff you can start to make with the sweep tool. So anything that takes a shape and goes along a path, you're able to make some really cool stuff with it. So feel free to play around with this one a little bit once you got the part made before moving on to 5.5b. Thanks for watching.